It was our superintendent, Randy Russell, was on the phone, and he told me, Jen, so we have had a shooting at the high school, and Gracie's been shot. And, but we think she's gonna be okay.
I saw her at the doors right before we got in the ambulance, and I was just happy to see her.
I was just elated to see Gracie. So they took us out to the ambulance, and I started to climb in the back of the ambulance, and the trooper said, "Oh no, Mama, we have a special place right up here in front." And so he put me in the front seat of the ambulance, and we took off for the hospital. So it didn't take us very long to get on the road.
Initially, I thought, this has to be a drill.
You really don't expect this kind of thing in our quiet little community.
Initial disbelief, and then it was okay, this is what we've trained for, let's step into action and do what we know to do. Everybody stepped in, and wherever there was a need, they would step in if they were capable.
Because really it's all hands on deck when there may be a mass casualty or some sort of community disaster that we need to prepare for.
Anytime you're working with trauma, that first hour is critical.
When I walked through there, I looked down and there's just rows of people. The only one panicking probably was me.
Everybody thinks it can't happen here, and it did. Sorry. I think that the staff, we have amazing staff here at the hospital, and I think that everybody just was there to support and take care of the patients. Gracie, you know, they were in the peds ICU, and we just really, that's our job as medical providers, whether you're a physician or a nurse or a social worker or a child life specialist, we're here to make sure that we take care of the patient and the families.
I can see so many faces of hospital staff that stopped in. I don't remember any of their names. I'm terrible with names, but and some of them only one time, but it was just a constant, how are you guys doing? How's Gracie? Which was awesome.
Just the care, like the nurse's aide who took time and washed Gracie's hair when she couldn't move, and braid it and paint her fingernails, and just love on her in a way that just made her feel pampered and beautiful when she was uncomfortable.
We are blessed to have this resource for our community, that the kids can get the highest level care here as opposed to having to go somewhere else like a Seattle or Salt Lake. It probably did make a large difference in her outcome. She could have been paralyzed.
It was a blessing that we could all be in Spokane. That was a huge, huge deal.
So when we asked the nursing staff, can we bring in some kids? They said, yeah. We said, we promise we'll bring it 2 at a time. Well, it was like 2 at a time freeway. It would be 2 in and 2 out and 2 in and 2 out. It was just this constant road of kids.
It was really nice to have them there, because then I could see them and that I knew that they were okay and that they knew that I was okay. And it just helped all of us.
I feel like their sort of calmness and their own way of coping with this and the strength we saw in them kind of helped keep me calm. Each of the children were in good spirits. They were really brave, really strong.
I think it was amazing how everyone here at the hospital and in the community stepped up. And I think we need to remember that these things have long-lasting effects. And even though the immediate response was tremendous, there are still people out there who are still suffering because of this. And it's not just the young ladies who got shot, but certainly the community is hurting, and they still need help.